Rock 108. Hey, it's Ned hanging out here in the studio today, and a band that I have been following since I think my early days in radio, 2007, all the way back in my hometown. And you know how you have those bands that you see, you're just so proud to see from your home state and your home city, and they just keep growing and growing and growing. That's exactly what Pop Evil is. And Pop Evil is on the road right now, actually doing a special thing right now where they're just doing acoustic shows. And I've got the man of the hour right here on the phone with me, Leigh. What's going on, Leigh?
How you doing, man? Awesome to be back on the phone with you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like we were just talking about before we got on the phone, like we're not doing go-karting this time. We're not playing Mario Kart. I mean, we got to figure out what we're going to be doing next time, man.
I'm ready for some warm weather in spring. Time to golf, baby. It's time to golf. Let's get out.
Dude, legit, right? I mean, okay, real quick suggestion. What should we do next time you guys are in town?
There's a lot. There's golfing. There's bowling.
All right,
bowling. Sometimes there's those little clubs you can throw the axes. Just kind of see our axe support, see how we can crush the axe against the wood.
Yeah.
See our accuracy. There's tons of cool things you can do.
Dude, there's an axe place that just opened up in the Cedar Falls area. So yeah, we're doing axe throwing next time you're here.
I love it. Done deal.
Cool. Well, you guys are doing the acoustic tour right now, so kind of walk me through. I mean, obviously, it's not the full band, is it?
No, it's not. I've been trying to do the acoustic show since the beginning. It's just always been like, next year, we'll do it the next year. And never worked out. Now that, the band's kind of had, the success we've had, the position we've been in, we've had to take a little more time off. We tour so much that it's been important for us now in the later years to take as much time off as we can and just kind of regroup and get the body and the mind right. So, with a little bit of this extra time off, we've been able to do some cool things, not only for ourselves personally, but, we have an opportunity to do an acoustic set. And it gives me an opportunity to play with some other people. I got my guitar player coming in, and we're playing with Mikey Adkins, which is the lead guitar player for Uncle Kracker.
Oh, damn, man.
And he's been a good friend of mine for a long time. And just it always feels like when you're in a certain band, you don't get to jam out with your other buddies as much as you like. So this is an opportunity to throw some other musician friends up on stage with us. And as the tours continue to grow acoustically, hopefully we can create more opportunities to play with other people. And it just gives the fans an opportunity to see something different that they can't see at a Pop Evil show.
Right.
Obviously, when we're all together in full band, it is what it is, and it's awesome, and it's a great experience. But it's an awesome opportunity to make it more intimate, make it more about the vocal and about the storytelling, about kind of how these songs have come to be and how they become a part of not only our lives, but of your guys' lives as well, the listeners. And it's been an incredible experience. We did a first run of 5 shows in December. Kind of just felt the water a bit, and it was just unbelievable. The response was through the roof, and we decided to do 5 more exclusive shows. We're not doing any more after. I don't want to do any more after this. I want to get back into the Pop Evil world and focus on new music in this next chapter. But this is going to be great, man. We're playing a lot of songs that you don't get to hear in the Pop Evil sets that we've since I like to call retired. Because every album there's more songs and new material, and you try to play as much new music as you can. But with all the hits we've had, we've been blessed to have, I should say, that it's really hard to cut some of those hits because fans, they become a part of people's lives, and they really come to our show wanting to hear those. So there's only so many songs we're allowed to play a night. So we try to, that juggling aspect of what songs to play and what songs not to play is the true challenge. So this acoustic tour is another opportunity for fans to hear songs that they might love, but they just don't get a chance to hear in that full Pop Evil set.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know if you guys are going to be playing anything off of Lipstick on the Mirror at all, or what are you thinking?
You know what? You're going to have to go to that show, Ned, find out yourself. Right? You're going to have to figure it out. Can't give you all the good.
You know I'll be there, man. It's what I do.
I know you will. And I know you'll be looking for 155. That's one of your personal favorites. But
yeah.
Link back all the way to your early radio days, that particular song.
I always think about songs off of that album. I think of like Stepping Stone. I remember seeing you guys play Stepping Stone a couple times. And oh, dude, there's just so many that it just like brings me back to like that 2007, 2008 year. And I'm just like, man, how far. I mean, not only has the Pop Evil kind of come in their career, but I mean, not to toot my own horn, but like how kind of far you and I have kind of like just kept going after all these years,
Yeah, man, it's just a resilience to that music kind of inside us. It's always kind of, you and me both have done it as a labor of love rather than to try to get out here and make some money and try to get the fame with it. We've always just been passionate about the grind and the music and where we come from. And it's awesome to see our journey and how it's taken us to where we are now. Hopefully continued success. And
Yeah.
Keep rolling.
Absolutely, man. Keep on rolling and keep on rocking, man. So have you ever thought about maybe taking some of these acoustic shows and obviously doing that kind of thing and maybe making like a small EP or like an album out of it?
There's been talk about it. Obviously anything's possible with how big it can get.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're just kind of tipping the iceberg here with these shows and just seeing what the demand is.
Yeah.
I think with the VIP experience that is now much, it's basically a given now with fans. There's a tour, their bands have VIP packages. And every time we've done the VIP, we always hear fans in these VIPs that are like, acoustic album, when are we getting one? Is there going to be acoustic DVD? And I guess the question is, we'll see. I can push the label and I can push for these things if there's a demand for it. If not, we're just going to enjoy the shows and see where it goes. But obviously, I'd love to do a bit of an acoustic album. But we've always been kind of known for dropping some acoustic versions on these albums.
All right.
But now with an acoustic opportunity, we'll see. If there's an acoustic album on the horizon, definitely would be interesting. It's something I'd love to do.
Yeah.
It's just I guess time will tell.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, obviously the acoustic tour going on right now. It's kind of wrapping up here pretty soon. You said it was a very exclusive thing. Got one of the shows coming here, obviously, to Spicoli's in Waterloo, Iowa, which tickets...
One of our favorite spots.
Heck yeah, man.
That intimacy, bro. You're right on top of people there. You can basically walk on everyone's shoulders.
I know, right? And you get to play some arcade games right afterwards, dude. It's cool as shit.
You're dang right, man. You get buzzed and go back right to the 80s and play some video games.
Dude. Anytime for that.
Only at Spicoli's, man. That's the way to do it.
Now, obviously, we're just talking about albums and obviously doing the acoustic album. Maybe someday, who knows? Maybe if the demand is there. Obviously, the big album out currently, and you've been rocking that one like no other. The ever so popular question: when are you working on the next one?
All I'm going to say is the new stuff is insane.
So there is new stuff.
Oh, dude, I've got 30 songs written already.
Damn.
But I'm also writing for 3 albums. You just don't get a lot of time, man. And when I get off, I try to not do music. I just try to get with the family and get with the friends that basically, our families and friends that basically, support us hand in hand, and they wait around for us,
Mm-hmm.
So when we get that family time now or that friend time, we really try to give them 100%.
Yeah.
Just put the reality is we put our family number 2. We put our fans in the business number 1 for most of the year. So when we do get that time with family and friends, we really try to make them number 1 and show them how much we're grateful and how much appreciation we have for their support throughout the touring cycle. And it's been great. But again, every chance I finally get to write and really get out, and I like to go. I got another spot. I go out in LA and I get as far away from the Midwest just because it's, number 1, it's warmer, obviously, but it just puts my mind in a different spot when I'm in LA. And I can really, I think it's probably being a Michigan boy. I always dreamed about being out there. So I really try to dive in and write as many. I got enough for 3 albums already, but we'll see. We're picking the best of the best. And, a lot of these songs might not even see the light of day. It's about getting the right song that we feel is, I guess, where we are moving forward. There's so many things that we've done with songs that we felt like we nailed, and we've done some great things. And it's all about our live show, right? It's all about how these songs, it's not about necessarily singles and how high they go up the charts. It's about, what these songs mean to our live show and giving our fans the best experience when they come see us live.
Yeah.
That's that I think the rock band truly is grateful for now. It's those people like your listeners that actually come to shows. They come to support.
Mm-hmm.
That is so key. That is so pivotal to our careers and to keeping longevity. And that's one thing touring with Poison, Judas Priest, and Cheap Trick. They all taught us about when you tour, it's those touring family, those people that come to your live shows that give you your career. So always give them every bit of ounce of love that you can. And they're absolutely right about that. Like none of the other things matter other than those people that come to see you at Spicoli's, the small clubs, and they'll come see you open up at the big clubs, whether we're opening up for headliners or whether you're headlining those clubs. Yeah. They don't care. They will come to your acoustic shows. They will come. Those are the diehard people that you know, and we're watching that. Those are the people you care about. And because Spicoli's been so good to us, and your station's been so good to us for so years, it was one of our 5 cities we wanted to come do this acoustic tour. It's definitely. Your listeners mean the most to me. I absolutely love them, and they've been a part of this band since day one. And I'm super excited to give them this intimate opportunity. Again, very exclusive opportunity. Who knows how long we'll do this acoustic stuff, so I'd catch it now. And even if it does go on to do big things, we were there first. You were there first. So it's definitely going to be a monumental. And you might just hear something new. You never know. It'll depend on how how my mood is that day. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Lee's teasing over here, man. He's good.
That'd be good.
That's awesome, man. Well, we beyond appreciate it beyond anything, man. I mean, you guys are so solid and whatnot, and looking forward to the future of even more growing of Pop Evil. And you were a little bit ago, you were mentioning about how opening up for Judas Priest, Cheap Trick, that had to be an absolute trip.
It's an honor, man. Whenever you can play and whenever you get an opportunity to tour, that means those bigwigs have approved it. So for them to give us a bit of a big brother nod and to kind of welcome us as a new up and coming band and to kind of pass on the traditions that they created 30. It's beyond humbling and it's an extreme honor, but it's also an exclusive responsibility you have to climb and to take on that big task of being a positive role model for those up and coming generations, especially the youth. That's so important to us to let them know that they don't just have to pick up a click track or pick up an iPhone or a laptop to play music. They really can go to the store and buy real instruments, get out there in your garage or your parents' garage and learn how to play real instruments and go take on the world, man. There's something very American about, buying your first guitar and playing it in your basement and taking it to the world. There's something very USA about that. That's definitely Midwest. And obviously, Iowa knows a lot from Iowa to Wisconsin to Illinois to Ohio to Michigan. It's always been that those are the people, those are the states that still buy records, right? They still go and buy they buy the Toucan Sam on the Fruit Loop box because they grew up with them. They don't care about the multo meal on the ground level because it's $2 cheaper. They want what they know. They want comfort, and that's kind of. I'm guilty, man. I don't want that fake multi meal. I want fruity Toucan Sam.
Want that
it
Fruit
tastes
Loop?
Different to me, man. It tastes different. Why? Why does it taste different?
I
Because
don't know.
that bird is on the box, y'all. Because Fred Flintstone's on the Fruity Pebble box. I got to eat that.
We love what's familiar, damn it. We love what's familiar.
You get it, man. And it's just great to finally have Pop People every year. We get more familiar. It's a huge honor, and to get the blessing from these big bands is always great.
It's so cool to see, man, and it's been amazing to watch kind of how everything has been growing with you guys, and I've been right there hanging out right in the front row, rocking out and having a good time, which I love watching you guys play. Was it Ex Machina? I think I said that correct.
Yeah.
That's such a banger, dude. Oh, my God.
You. All I'm going to say, I said it earlier, you wait for the new music. That's all I'm going to say. It's insane.
Man,
I can't wait. I wish we were doing an interview about that right now, but it's about the acoustic tour. So you know what? You just wait. A lot of cool Pop Evil things on the horizon.
You're killing me, Lee. Come on now.
Hey, this means we got to do another interview.
Well, that's true. That's true. Absolutely. I'm all about some Lee love over the phone or in face to face, man. I'm cool with that.
Always. I'm always down. I got a lot of love to spread, man.
Hell yeah, man. So Pop Evil out on acoustic tour this Friday. Spicoli's Reverb in Waterloo. Last I checked, according to their Facebook page, there's 50 tickets left, which is like nothing. So if you're going to get tickets, you better get them right now.
I'm telling you guys got to get them because I'm taking 20 of them with all my Iowa friends that are going to be there. So you better get there's really 20 left.
Oh, damn. Well, you better jump in on, man. What are you doing? Dude, such a pleasure to talk to you, man. And
and just for the word, Grand Rapids says it misses you, Ned. Not that it needs it back because you're at home now. You found a great new spot there, but just so you know, the hometown misses you, brother.
Oh, dude,
a lot of love from the warm city.
It's hilarious that you mentioned that because I'm wearing my Intersection shirt as we speak.
There you go, brother. There you go. The Intersection is the venue where it started for Pop Evil. So if you're listening and you don't know that is Ned and you, that's you and me family stuff right there.
Oh yeah, dude, legit, man.
I got to dig my Intersection shirt up. Spicoli's, I need my shirt. I need my Spicoli shirt. I need a new one.
Oh, they got him, man. Don't you worry about that.
I get it. I love it.
Awesome. Lee, man, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to talk with you, man, and I'll look forward to seeing you this Friday.
Likewise. See you in a couple days.
All right, I'll see you, Lee, man.